It's time for the Tony Lewis Show. Join us each week as we talk Jasper Wildcat football. Search our Roku channel by searching SW Indiana Sports Network or our website at swisportsnetwork.com. The Tony Lewis Show is brought to you by
American Family Insurance, Ken Woodward Agency. Get a quote today at 812-482-5157. Redemption Christian Church. Join us every Sunday at 9 and 10:30. All-Star Sports in the Country Plaza in Ferdinand.
Go Wildcats!
Hello and welcome to this week's Tony Lewis Show. And Coach, last week you took on Castle at Jared Brewer Alumni Stadium. Why don't you recap that game for us?
Yeah, it was a good game. Obviously, it was two evenly matched teams. Came down to the end there. We had driven down to the 2-yard line and called a timeout. It was second and goal from the 2. We still had one timeout left and obviously wanted to score there, but unfortunately the ball ended up on the ground and we weren't able to score, and they win the game. We were planning on going for 2 in the win when we scored. We'd already planned that out and had a play call in mind. Unfortunately, we weren't able to run that. In the game, we kind of got behind the 8 ball really quick, got down 9-0, had a safety after we snapped it over our punter's head, and then had to kick off, and they scored very quickly to put us down 9-0, but we battled back and actually went in at halftime up, went into the third quarter, got up 26-16, so we were up 10 at one point in the third quarter. We had a tough call on our sideline for a hit to the helmet that kept a drive alive. It was 3rd and 10. They would have had to punt at that point, kept that drive alive, and then they ended up scoring on that drive, and then scored again to go up late in the game, and then we again drove it down. Unfortunately, fumbled on the 2 and weren't able to get it in. So, heartbreaking loss, but it's going to happen in the SIAC. You battle tough teams, and that was the result. So we got to bounce back this week.
And Carter Holsworth with 29 carries for 190 yards, 3 touchdowns. But also the impressive thing was Max Butel, 12 carries for 172 yards and 2 touchdowns. People aren't going to be able to just focus on Carter Holsworth in the future here.
Yeah, Max had a heck of a game. We had, he actually could have had even more yards had our fullbacks not clamped down on the football at times. We read things and our backs are supposed to soft squeeze it, which means they don't clamp down on the football. They're just supposed to soft squeeze, and if he lets his backhand out, that means they get the football. If he doesn't let his backhand out, that means they're pulling it. So, anyway, yeah, we had some plays that we could have made. Max did a great job during the game, getting us in the right place. Again, unfortunately, we put the ball on the ground there at the end, and we had another fumble in another drive that kind of put us behind the 8 ball. Getting behind the 8 ball in the first series, opening play of the game, we get a high-low call on us that put us, behind the 8 ball and caused us to punt. So anyway, that led to the long snap over the head, which also we had a long snap over the head later on in the game.
And, it looks like also Max's passing's coming along, and, he's got seems like his favorite target is Luke Heichelback.
Yeah, we're getting better, and we need to get better in the passing game. Our play action needs to be better for us to keep teams from completely loading up the box on us, and that's something that's got to improve, and we probably need to do it more often on first down. So yeah, that needs to improve.
And you're listening to the Tony Lewis Show on Southwest Indiana Sports Network, powered by Million Bros for Communications. Back after these messages from our sponsors.
Life's better under our roof. That's because our expert agents will make you feel totally protected with the right auto and home coverage at the right price. Also, you can enjoy the dreams you worked so hard to achieve. American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Baldy actually has a cast on his left hand, so he's been playing, I think, hurt all year. And look at Wiseman come up and make the stop. 3rd and 11 this time. Now we split Foley out. He's looking in the middle of the field. He throws it out there, and he connects. Nice play there. Connects with Giesler, last week with 16 carries and 63 yards. Cats looking to throw for the first time. Now he throws out, second time actually, and he connects with Giesler again. And did he get in the end zone? No, I think he's just... All right, so Grant's going to give it to the senior, and that's Sheeter, and Sheeter earned it. Touchdown for the Wildcats. And the Cats on a counter play, and that's going to be Giesler in favor of North. So Cats are going to have to come up with a big play. There's a little shovel pass there to Foley. Oh, he's able to get away from one tackler, and
they're winning the point of contact.
All right, so Young's going to roll out here, and he chucks it out there. Good job by... in outside counter. Actually, there we go. Ewing with a wide open space, and he's going to take it all the way for the touchdown. North didn't expect that play right there. We saw some success earlier in the ball game with the counter play. All right, they give it to the tailback, and nothing there. Peter got back there. All right, so they kick it away. It's going to be Bear from the 8-yard line. Now he's trying to run east to west. If he can get around the man, but the flag flies there. He's able to get away from one guy at the 30. He's still on his feet and gets across. Bring a man in motion. Now they're going to run that counter. It's worked all night. Giesler with a big run. If he can get to the outside. I'm sorry, no, that's Ewing. Ewing, can he outrace everybody? He's going to take it all the way in for the touchdown. Number 13, Cooper Ewing with the second score of the night. This one goes for 64 yards. This time, he got some air underneath the football, but this one goes straight forward. And it's not going to go out of bounds, but the Cats right there. What a play there. Oh, man, Bear, number 20.
Going deep.
Rolling right.
Going deep.
Still looking downfield. He's directing. And is that picked off? Yes! What an absolutely outstanding play by Bear.
You darn right it was.
Oh, my goodness. That's his 4th interception.
Nice spot for Foley.
Young actually is going to roll out. He's got the yardage. Yes, sir.
When you think sporting goods, think no further than All Star Sports in Ferdinand. Custom embroidery, screen printing, team uniforms, sports equipment, and sports apparel and shoes. We have it all. Give Brad a call today at 812-367-1618 or visit them in the Country Plaza Shopping Center in Ferdinand. All Star Sports is open Monday through Friday 10 to 7 and Saturday 9 to 4. All Star Sports, when you're thinking sporting goods.
Wanting to scan those old videos, films, or audio to DVD? We'll look no further than Milligan Communications. We can also scan your old pictures, slides, and negatives to picture quality as well. With thousands of happy customers, let Milligan Communications help put your treasured memories on a digital media. Call Milligan Communications today at 812-630-2449. Milligan Communications, capturing your yesterdays.
Hey everyone, Joey Chestnut here, world champion competitive eater. I follow Southwest Indiana Sports Network, and if you're hungry for sports, you should follow them too.
Welcome back to the Phil and Lewis Show, and we're joined by Phil Kendall, the athletic director of the Jasper Wildcats. Phil, how you doing today?
Good. Getting to the busy time of year.
Yeah, I was going to say, I was thinking about this today. I thought, it's a blessing that Jasper has the facilities it has, but it also means that you host a lot of sectionals and postseason tournaments.
Yeah, somebody asked me about, making all this money we make on these tournaments, and I had to let them know we probably lose money on these tournaments, but how do you put a price tag on what it does for our community? When hotel rooms are getting used up and restaurants are full, it's great for our kids, and it just so happens to be, like you said, we have nice facilities. We're equally distant, probably from the Evansville area, the Louisville area, the Bloomington area, so we get a lot thrown on our plate this time of the year.
And you get a lot thrown on your plate all year because especially like fall. You got how many sports going on right now?
We're going to host 11 IHSA tournaments this fall between we girls golf, all different levels of boys tennis. We got cross country, boys and girls sectional. We just hosted our girls soccer sectional. We got volleyball sectional and semi-state coming up. So yeah, fall's a pretty busy time of the year. Probably only rivaled by a little bit of what goes on in the spring as well.
And what are some of the successes that the Wildcat teams have had this fall?
From top to bottom, we've been pretty successful. It starts out with girls golf. They got us going right away with their first SIAC conference championship that they brought in for us and backed that up with a sectional title and a pretty dominant performance. And then we're able to make the state finals for the first time as a team, I think, since 2012. So, 10 years, that we hadn't been there. Then boys tennis got it going with a sectional title, finished runner-up in the SIC. They got a big match tonight with Lagodi for a regional championship. Boys cross-country, girls cross-country, they've all been performing really well. Volleyball was 7-2 in conference, getting ready to start off their sectional, and obviously we got a couple more weeks to go in the football season before their tournament begins to get underway.
And, this past Sunday was the girls volleyball draw, and you guys will be hosting that. And when does that start?
Next week, the first round will take place on Thursday. We end up getting a bye, so we won't play on that Thursday. And then the semifinals will take place Saturday morning, followed by a championship Saturday night.
And everyone's waited with bated breath for this Sunday. The football draw will be coming out. So.
Yep, this the 8th. I think it's 7 o'clock in the evening. Everybody's going to be looking forward to see how it plays out. I don't think there's really any easy path through our sectional in the 4A, and then you throw in an 8th team this year on top of it. Bedford got introduced, so there's no free weeks in this sectional. You're going to have to play 3 really solid games in order to raise that sectional trophy at the end of that 3 weeks.
And the thing I've heard from opponents. People that come to games is, they love going to Jasper games because they always know it's going to be great facilities, it's going to be ran well, and it's going to be a great experience for everybody.
Yeah, and then this year, hopefully it's a while yet before our season comes to a close, we're going to be getting ready to unveil a brand new stadium next year. Of all our facilities, the football stadium was one that was probably due up for the the most need for improvement. I'm excited to, get that going, and hopefully by track season we'll be ready to go. But for definitely football for 2024, I think the people of Jasper are going to be really proud of the football stadium that we're going to be able to call home for the next many, many years.
And so, we all appreciate everything you guys do for us. And Jasper High School is a sense of pride to the whole community. And good luck the rest of the season.
All right, thanks, Joe.
And we're back on the Tony Lewis Show right after these messages from our sponsors. You're listening to Southwest Indiana Sports Network, powered by Milligan Brosper Communications.
Call him Mr. Touchdown. They always call him Mr. T. He can run and kick and throw. Give him the ball and just look at him go. Hip hip hooray for Mr. Touchdown. He's gonna beat him today. So give a great big cheer. Hooray for the hero of the year, Mr. Touchdown USA. Call him Mr. Touchdown. They always call him Mr. Team. He can run and kick and throw. Give him the ball and just look at him go. Hip hip hooray for Mr. Touchdown. He's gonna beat him today. So give a great big cheer. Hooray for the hero of the year, Mr. Touchdown USA.
Life's better under our roof. That's because our expert agents will make you feel totally protected with the right auto and home coverage at the right price. Also, you can enjoy the dreams you worked so hard to achieve. American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
It's time for this week's Buzzer Beaters. Listen as our experts pick the results of 5 local games. Buzzer Beaters, every week exclusively on the Southwestern Indiana Sports Network.
Welcome back to the Tony Lewis Show. And Coach, this week you get to play at Jerry Brewer Alumni Stadium again on senior night when you take on Evansville North. Why don't you preview that game for us?
Well, North is probably, in terms of athletic size and ability, one of the best teams in the SIAC. They're huge up front on both sides of the ball. Got a big offensive line, a really big defensive line as well. They're very athletic. They got good athletes. They kind of stress you defensively because they run what we call RPOs, where they're going to either hand the ball off to the running back, or off of that they'll throw the ball out either on a backside kind of a slant route, or they'll throw the ball out on a little bubble route. So they put your defense in a conflict. We've done a good job over the last couple of years defending that. They want to run the ball first. First and foremost, they want to run the football. They've got good running backs. The quarterback is also somebody that you could consider a running back because they'll run him as well on counter Trey. So they're a good team on both sides of the ball. They had a big victory over Vincennes last Friday. Pretty much dominated them. I think it was 30 or 31-0. And so they're going to be coming in with confidence. Our kids have got to bounce back from a tough loss, and it's going to come down to our mentality. We've got to focus on the game. It's senior night. We'd love to send our seniors out on a positive note, obviously. But first and foremost, we need to play better as a team. We need to cut down on our mistakes. And, as a wise coach once said, mental is to physical as 3 is to 1. And we need our mental side this week is probably the most important thing.
And how many seniors will we having senior night?
To be honest with you, I'm really not sure. I don't have that list in front of me. I want to say it's 18 or 19 seniors.
18 or 19, okay. And
Yeah.
I remember when my son Reese was at his senior night, I was waiting to talk to him after the game, and he wasn't coming out of the locker room, and he didn't want to take the pads off the last time for regular season.
Yeah, it's a tough night for them. This year we get another game. We'll be playing Vincennes, our rival, next week after this following Friday. So we'll get another game after senior night, and then we go right into the sectional. So all our guys are only guaranteed 3 more games. So we need to make the most of it and again continue to improve.
Well, Coach, good luck this weekend, Central North.
Thank you very much. Go Wildcats.
And you're listening to the Tony List Show on Southwest Indiana Sports Network, powered by Million Bucks for Communications. We'll see you next week.
It's time for the Tony Lewis Show. Join us each week as we talk Jasper Wildcat football. Search our Roku channel by searching SW Indiana Sports Network or our website at SWISportsNetwork.com. The Lewis Show is brought to you by
American Family Insurance, Kim Woodward Agency. Get a quote today at 812-482-5157. Redemption Christian Church. Join us every Sunday at 9 and 10:30. All-Star Sports in the Country Plaza in Ferdinand.
Go Wildcats!